Hey guys, how are we doing? Back with another video from a different YouTuber. I was about to say back with another video from that, but I've not reacted to anything from Too Spooky yet. I had a look through the channel and I've seen some interesting sounding videos, and I thought I'd test the water with this one because I don't actually know the meaning behind the Akatsuki rings. I just know that each person has one, meaning that they are a member, and they all wear one on a different finger. That's all I know. I love the Akatsuki, I love the whole costume, the design, everything. The ring thing was a really cool thing. I used to have an Itachi one. I used to wear it out. That was cool. But anyway, let's see what Too Spooky has to say on this, explaining the Akatsuki rings.
How's it going, everybody? Too Spooky here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the mysterious rings that were worn by the Akatsuki members.
Cool.
Mainly because they seemed to play a very crucial role in the Akatsuki's original plans, but they were later cast aside and really never mentioned again. In fact, their actual purpose was never completely explained. So today, we're going to be going over everything we do know about the rings and what their true purpose was, or could have been. We'll also be going over each of the rings individually in terms of their appearance and who wore said ring. Without further ado, let's begin. The exact origin of the rings are unknown, but as far as we know, they were given to each member of the Akatsuki while Nagato was leading the organization. The rings indicate that the individual wearing it is a member of the Akatsuki, of course, but they also grant each member a specific role depending on the ring they were given, each ring has a unique appearance and slightly different purpose. We'll go over each ring individually in a little bit here, but there are 10 different rings in total, and each one is supposed to be worn on a different specific finger. To explain why that is, we need to mention the demonic statue of the Outer Path, which was the empty vessel for the Ten Tails. This statue was used to contain the different tailed beasts when they were sealed. The statue had 2 hands with 10 fingers like a normal person, and each member of the Akatsuki was assigned to stand on a specific finger of the statue, which correlates with the same finger they are wearing their ring. As we know, Nagato's goal with the Akatsuki was to seal each of the tailed beasts and use their power for some sort of kinjutsu or forbidden jutsu that was never named, to achieve peace through fear. In all honesty, with the sealing of the tailed beasts and everything, it seems more like Nagato was just trying to resurrect the Ten Tails himself and use that as his weapon to achieve peace, but we really don't know for sure, because it was never revealed to us. So essentially, these rings were somehow connected to the sealing of these tailed beasts. Each member would stand on their designated finger and focus their chakra into the statue to seal the tailed beasts one by one. In the process, the different kanji on their rings would appear on the fingers of the statue, indicating that the sealing is in progress. After a tailed beast was sealed, one of the statue's 9 eyes would then open. It was also mentioned that the 9-tailed fox had to be sealed last, otherwise the statue would be destroyed. So it appears that some sort of specific order was required in sealing the tailed beasts. With the 9 Akatsuki members that were present, this sealing technique would take 3 full days to complete, and it was also mentioned that it would take much longer than that if there were less people present. It originally appeared that the rings themselves were somehow crucial to this process, as they were held in very high value to the members. For instance, when Datara lost his arm, he was more interested in recovering his ring rather than the arm itself. These rings are also apparently irreplaceable, because after Orochimaru left the Akatsuki, he took his ring with him. Due to Orochimaru taking the ring, he was never able to be replaced in the organization, because for some reason without the ring, it was apparently impossible for a 10th member to join. This was shown to be the case when Tobito specifically sought out Sasori's ring after Sasori's death, so he could officially join the Akatsuki. With this in mind, it's also interesting to note that Orochimaru was technically still a member of the Akatsuki, because he still held ownership of the ring, and this was even hinted at by Nagato when reporting on Orochimaru's supposed death. Despite these rings seeming so important and crucial to the way the Akatsuki operates, after Obito killed Konan, he changes outfits and is never seen wearing the ring again, meaning that it likely had no value to him even though he still had yet to seal the 9 tails, meaning that the rings were likely not needed for sealing in the first place. Either that, or they were just forgotten about. So it appeared that the rings were only crucial in Nagato's operations and not Obito's. At this point in the story, 7 of the 9 tailed beasts were already sealed. So as far as how Obito planned on sealing the other tailed beasts without these rings was never really explained. If the rings were even needed for this sealing in the first place, of course. We then later saw that for incomplete tailed beast sealing, all you need is something containing chakra of the tailed beast. And this process apparently takes significantly less time and effort, as the demonic statue was just able to eat 2 containers that contained
rather than actually
the Golden Silver Brothers who had 9 tails chakra. So something that originally took 9 people 3 whole days to do was able to be accomplished with just the statue eating the jars whole.
God.
Yeah, that seems legit. I know this resulted in an incomplete version of the 10 tails, but I'm still calling bullshit.
Yeah.
On that note, that's pretty much everything we know about the rings and what they do or could possibly do. It's unknown if they actually hold any significance whatsoever in actually sealing a tailed beast, or if they held any true significance at all, but it appears they were meant for something much greater than what we got, as they were easily tossed aside without any explanation after being hyped up with some sort of importance. Before we move on to each individual ring, I felt it would also be a good idea to talk about some theories on what else the rings were used for. I came across an interesting theory that suggested the rings were essentially communication devices as well. We saw early on that the Akatsuki were capable of some sort of astral projection, so they could meet up to not only seal a tailed beast, but also communicate and strategize. How they were able to accomplish this astral projection was never explained.
Yeah, they never showed it, did they?
But it appears that the astral projection is signaled and projected by Nagato as some sort of receiver. The theory for this is that the rings were handcrafted by Nagato, and the kanji within the rings were made of his black chakra receivers. This would then allow Nagato to send and receive telepathic messages and allow the astral projection to occur in the first place. These receivers could have also been Nagato's way of keeping tabs on each of the members in terms of where they were or even what they were doing. I feel like this could be easily possible because Nagato was alerted of Kakuzu's death and Hidan's defeat almost immediately. And he also found out about Orochimaru's supposed death, even though I don't see any other logical way he was able to obtain that information. I suppose it's also possible that Zetsu was just spying on everybody and reporting back to Nagato, but
just
I guess we really can't know for sure. So if these theories were true, this would give the rings much more significance than we originally thought, and also give them a purpose. Let me know what you guys think of these theories, and if you have any other theories of your own in the comments section down below. Now to finish off the video, let's go over each ring individually, and let me just say I'm gonna mispronounce a few things here, so here's your trigger warning. We're going to be going from left to right, starting with the right pinky finger. The right pinky finger is the sign of the boar, with the kanji Gai. This ring was worn by Zetsu, and its color is yellow. The right ring finger is vermilion, with the kanji Shu.
My girlfriend was saying to me that she thought that ring meant that you're gay, but it's actually Guy, and
with the kanji Byaku Haku. This ring was worn by Conan, and its color is white. The right pointer finger is known as blue or green, with the kanji Ao Sho. This ring was worn by Datara, and its color is teal. The right thumb is known as Zero, with the kanji Rei. This ring was worn by Pain, and its colors have been depicted as both blue and yellow-orange. The left thumb is known as Jewel, with the kanji Gyoku. This ring was worn by Sasori and later Obito, and its colors have been depicted as both purple and a grayish color. The left pointer finger is known as 3, with the kanji San. This ring was worn by Hidan, and its color is a dark orange. The left middle finger is known as North, with the kanji Hoku. This ring was worn by Kakuzu, and its color is a greenish blue. The left ring finger is known as South, with the kanji Nan. This ring was worn by Kisame, and its color is a bright orange. And finally, the left pinky finger is known as Void, with the kanji Ku. This ring was worn by Orochimaru, and its color is a dark blue. But that does it for each of the Akatsuki rings and what their possible significance was. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and hopefully you learned something new. If you did, make sure to drop a like. Also be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified about future videos since YouTube sub boxes are complete trash right now. And while you're at it, be sure to comment below what you want me to talk about next. Also be sure to leave a like on others' ideas in the comments that you really want to see. That way I know what you guys are truly interested in. Also,
symbols
be sure
being
to
made
drop
from
a follow
his
on Twitter at TooSpookyTube.
rods for
That way you can
communication.
keep
That's such
up
a good
with
theory.
upcoming
Gives them an
videos
actual
and
reason
anything
for having
else
them and
that's
needing
going
to
on with
keep
the
them.
channel. And while you're at it, make sure to follow me on Twitch as well, because we've actually got a new streaming schedule every Monday and Thursday. There will 100% be a stream. You can find a link to my Twitch down below, and I hope to see you there. If you can't get enough of this Naruto Explained content, be sure to click here for every Kekkei Genkai in Naruto Explained
I want to check that one
for
out.
an explanation of who the true Toby was. The answer may surprise you. If that's not
But again,
good enough, also feel free
with
to click
these
here for an
channels-
explanation of Escanor's abilities from the 7 Deadly Sins.
Ooh.
Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon with a new video.
You see, I want to check these videos out, but I'm testing the water with these ones first to see if you guys actually want these, and then if these do alright, do more, because there are some really long videos on some of these channels which I want to check out. But yeah, that was cool. I like the theory of the ring having his chakra as things in there. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.